Yeah, I sleep in a bed made of poop. Gross. Hey dudes, John here, and welcome to another review on TU54. TU54 is not out on the Xbox or PlayStation just yet, but we're going to be doing a quick review on what is coming as far as beds go. Now this is coming just around the corner, way before the Xbox new version of the Xbox Minecraft is going to be coming out, so we're going to be seeing that beforehand, and it'll be released for the Wii and the PlayStation just normally. So let's go ahead and check out what we have here as far as beds go. Now you can see here we have all the different colors of the bed. Now we can dye them whatever color we want to, and they did make a whole lot of changes to the beds themselves as well. As you can see in my toolbar here, you can see that it is a full bed. It used to be just kind of like a portion of the bed that would show up in my hotbar, but now it's showing up the entire thing. Also, if I go into F5, you can see I'm actually holding a little bed. Right there. See that? I have a little teeny tiny bed in my hand. So that looks really cool. It's not what it used to look like before, but it's a little tiny nuance, a little tiny change, but it does make a big difference. Also, from underneath the beds, you're going to see here, watch, go ahead, and I'm in creative right now, but you can see underneath the bed, before, when you would walk away, it used to be just a single line of wood that you'd see on the outside right here, but when you go underneath it, it'd glitch out and you wouldn't see anything on the outside. But now you have, little feet for it, and I think it's hollow on the inside, or at least it looks hollow on the inside. And you can see the wood planks on the bottom here. It kind of looks like a nice ceiling. So what I did here was, just as an idea, you could do something like a tile pattern with it, like something like this, where it looks a little unique, something different than what you would normally have for your ceilings. It's kind of inlaid. It almost looks like a crown molding that you would have, but it's not. It's just beds. I had to put a cover on top of them over here. I don't know if you could actually sleep in the bed from underneath. You can. I don't know if that would choke you or kill you if that was the case. Anyway, so another thing they changed on the beds is, you'll notice here, if I jump on them, they bounce a little bit, which is always a fun thing to do, even in real life, to go ahead and jump on beds. But it also takes a little bit of the fall damage out of it. So if I were to go ahead and switch into game mode 0, which is just survival mode on the Xbox, and go up the top over here and jump off. Well, get up there. Get up there. See, I took about 2.5 hearts of damage normally, and let's try that again. And I clear right over this wall. So that's kind of nice, because I wouldn't normally be able to jump over that wall otherwise, and I didn't take any damage actually jumping off of that this time, not even the half a heart, but it did take some of my hunger away. So I'll go ahead and eat that little piece of mutton there. But yeah, that's really, really nice, because jumping on a bed is quite amazing. Now, the one thing that you can't do in beds as far as Minecraft goes, especially when it comes to console, is the way we used to craft beds. We used to craft beds. Now, remember the new GUI now. The way we used to craft beds, we used to basically take any kind of wood. You can use those kinds of wood in that one there. It doesn't matter the type of wood in the bottom. But we used to be able to do this if we wanted to. Like normally, you would go and find, 2 white wool and a dark gray wool, and then you'd be able to make a bed. But you can't do that anymore. Now they all have to be the same color, and you would make a white bed. So a white bed is probably going to be the most generic, the most basic to make. Yellow being the second, and the red because those are the 2 easiest flowers to find. But we can go ahead and make that kind of bed. If you found a magenta sheep, I suppose you can make yourself a purple bed, which is really quite nice. Other thing that they did with it is it's not just an object in Minecraft. It's also an entity, kind of like sheep are or anything else. They're an entity, so I don't know if they're going to cap out on the amount of beds you can have in a world. But it's quite possible that they may do that, just like they do with armor stands or with the mobs that are in the world. You can't have more than X amount of armor stands. I think it's actually like 20 armor stands, something like that, in one particular world. So boing. it really is fun to bounce off the beds. Now you can make a black bed, which is kind of cool. The only thing I do wish they did was, if you could add banners to these, that would be quite amazing. Where you could, I know I'm asking too much at this point, because it just given us colored beds, but now I'm asking for pattern beds. Wouldn't it be amazing if you could add a banner to these beds and make it a particular pattern for your bedspread? I mean, brown bed. Who the crap wants a brown bed? Do you want to sleep in a brown bed? Yeah, I sleep in a bed made of poop. Gross. Over here, I mean, unless you really, really like the color yellow, you're really bright and shiny, but you look like you peed yourself. But yeah, dudes, that's basically the gist of it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully they bring these out very, very soon. We'll probably see them in the next week or so, as the new Minecraft edition for the Xbox One is going to be coming out just shortly after that. So they want to make sure that we can have this beforehand, and hopefully they bring on a few other things, and we'll go over those items in another video. Anyways, dudes, if you guys did enjoy this video, if you guys give us a big fat thumbs up down below, and if you're at all new to this channel, if you guys can click that subscribe button, it's greatly appreciated. And until next time, guys, see ya.